Hello, my name is Steve Herman. I'm the author of Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide, which is my book on mediumship development, available on Amazon. And I'm going to talk to you today a little bit more about mediumship development, because mediumship development is the whole purpose of my YouTube channel. And I'm going to talk in this video about using color as part of your mediumship. So when we think about color, there's a lot of different ways in which color comes into play when it comes to spirit communication. And of course, here in this physical world, we use our physical eyes to be able to perceive the world around us. And this third dimensional world has all sorts of colors, doesn't it? In fact, if you just look behind me, I have some of my bookcases, and there's so many different books of different colors. Colors are awesome. I do a lot of art myself. I like to paint. I like to draw. I like to work with color. And I'll tell you, one way of enhancing your mediumship is doing art and using color that way, because it loosens you up. But when we think about it, our physical eyes are pretty limited, aren't they? We might get nearsighted or farsighted, or we might have some type of situation where we just lose our vision as we age or through disease. But the human vision, it's very limited. It's nice for if you're embodied in the human body. But we know there's animals, there's different species of life here in this physical world that can see things that we can't see with our physical eyes. They can see at a distance. They can see colors in a way that we might be a bit restricted just by being in this physical body. And we know that the colors that we perceive that are around us, in the world of spirit, there's also many, many different colors. Colors that go beyond what we're able to understand within the limits and restrictions of this physical body that we presently inhabit. So there's many different levels of the world of the spirit. And when you have different spirits coming through as a medium, you're going to feel their energy. Even if you don't visually get a depiction of the spirit person, even if it's not clairvoyant, the communication coming through, you're going to feel that individual. And oftentimes you will clairvoyantly see that individual, and you'll be aware of their energy field, and you'll feel color associated with that spirit. Now notice, I didn't say see color, I said feel color, because thoughts are things, energies have feelings, and different colors have different properties. Here in this physical world, we have this physical body, but we also have the subtle energetic systems, the subtle bodies that interpenetrate our physical bodies. And there's color associated with the energy fields. I'm sure many people have heard about, I want to be able to see auras, I want to see the energy fields. And if we study art from both the Eastern and Western traditions, we see all these depictions of saintly personalities with these effulgent lights around them, beautiful colors. And we know that these colors signify their spirituality. And so color, the energy, it has a feeling to it, it has a texture to it, it has a meaning to it. Someone who's very materialistic, their colors are very dark, heavier, compared to the faster, frequent energies of someone whose auric colors are more refined on a spiritual level. Why? Because the energy field that emanates from you very much reflects where you're at as a person. It reflects you mentally, intellectually, emotionally, your physical health, and it definitely reflects your spirituality. And all of this, what we put out, it attracts the spirits to us who work with us, the law of attraction. So the colors that you create around you, the healing energy that you send out, praying for someone at a distance, directing absent or distant healing to them, there are colors involved. energy is real. It's just as solid as the shirt I'm wearing. It's just as colorful, actually even more colorful than the shirt I'm wearing, or any of the colors, the most beautiful colors that we might see with our physical eyes here in this physical world, are a pale reflection from what is there in these higher, subtle, and spiritual worlds. And those in the world of the spirit, they work with energy. So sometimes you can be sitting in a circle with others, and you'll see the color that's brought in. Maybe it's a certain gradation of healing that they bring in, the light. And you see this pink energy fill the room. Or you might be working with someone with healing, and the spirit doctors come in, and you can see this blue energy that it pervades that person's aura as they operate and as they administer the healing to them. Thoughts are things. Energy is alive and vibrant, as are colors. So sometimes people, they start to see auras, or maybe with their subjective clairvoyance, they're shown different colors by their spirit team. I know that when I see the color blue with someone, it usually means either they are receiving mental healing, or they have received mental healing, depending on the feeling or the context of how it's given. Why? Because to me, that lighter gradation of blue signifies serenity and calmness of mind. But when we talk about interpretation, it's something where you want to develop your own code, your own system, your own vocabulary of the spirit world that they can use to get ideas across to you. But when we talk about colors, we're dealing with objective fact. We're dealing with reality. So when someone really is depressed, their aura is filled with very thick, very dark colors. If someone is angry, I remember one time I was in this one situation many, many decades ago, and this guy, he just got very, very, very angry at someone. And it was just like watching a cartoon. You know, and sometimes in these cartoons you see like the puffs of smoke that come off someone's head when they're mad. And this guy looked in the back of his head, and you could see this thicker, it was very dark reddish, very, very dark as he got angry. And it just like a cloud, like smoke, came out of the back of his head. Then it dissipated as he calmed down. And that I was seeing objectively on a clairvoyant level. So I want to encourage all of you with your development. Study mediumship, get into it more. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you have questions about anything related to mediumship, please feel free to get hold of me. Get my book, Mediumship Mastery. I teach a lot of courses on mediumship online. I do individual mentoring, one-on-one, and I do a lot of teaching worldwide. So please, get hold of me if I can help you in any way, and please continue your work with mediumship and development, because the real purpose behind all of this is to help other people with their growth. So may God bless each and every one of you.